Okay, this will be part 2 for lesson 1 of types of solutions, and this is where we are going to be looking at what happens when we're given two equations and how do we determine what point might be the solution to the system. So first off, we take the first point, we solve it for y or put it into slope-intercept form. We are given an x value and a y value, and we simply substitute in the 4 for the y, the 0 for the x, do some arithmetic, and we get a statement that is true. So this point is on this line, so it is a solution to this equation. This point, however, gives us a false statement. Therefore, it is not a solution to this equation. This third point, 1, -1, is a solution. It is on the line, so this is true. And then 0, -2 is not a solution because -2 does not equal 4. When you do the substitution, this has to be a true statement in order for this to be a solution to the equation. So then we have the second equation, x minus y equals 2. So we went through the process of solving for y or putting in slope-intercept form. Again, we substituted in the x and the y values. And this time, this first point here did not work for this line. The second point did not work for this line, but the third and the fourth points do. So then we say, okay, if you work for this one, you're a possible solution for both of them, but you didn't work for this one, and you got to be true for both in order to be a solution because you have to be on both of the lines. So this is not a solution. This point here is also not a solution because it's not a solution for either of them. This third point, it is a solution to the first one and it's a solution to the second one, so it is the solution to the system. This point here is not a solution to the first one, so it cannot be a solution for the system. Now, one of the things that we can do is go to y equals and have the calculator help us out. So I'm going to type the first equation in, -5x plus 4, into y1, and then into y2 I'm going to do the x minus 2. And I'm going to look at the table of values. So as we can see from here, this is our first equation. 0, 4 is true. 1, 1, well that's not true. 1 needs to be a -1, so there's our 1, -1. And 0, of course, gave us the 4. So these two are true, these two are false. We can see from right here with these two ordered pairs here. Now for the second equation, that's this y value. So 0, -2 is the one that worked here. So you had your 0, -2, and we said that that was true. And 1 also gave us a -1, so that was true. So in the calculator, how do you know which of these is your solution? Well, we look to where the y values are the same, because this point, 1, -1, and this point, 1, -1, are the same. That's the point that they share in common. So that is the solution. 1, -1 being the solution. So when you look at the table, you're looking for where y1 and y2 are the same. So this has been part 2 for lesson 1 of Unit 6, Systems of Equations.